Gaming Granny coming at you again from Stranded Deep. We are on our way to fight the squid. We did the Megalodon in the last episode, and we kind of tasted blood, so we desperately want to get another boss out of the way. So what I did this time, I made a bunch of spears. I even made some reinforced steel spears. So let's get Luska the Great taken care of. If you hear a little bit of racket in the background, I apologize. My youngest daughter is temporarily staying with me while they get their new home ready in Tennessee. And so my house is full of loving grandbabies. So just excuse them. Little Penguin is my youngest daughter, and her kids are Mikey and Butterbean, the two main suspects that I'm on Fortnite with. They're my boys. I have other boys. This doesn't mean that I love Butterbean and Mikey more than anybody else. It's just, they're the ones I mostly play with on Fortnite. My other grandkids do play, well, Maverick plays. Roman is still just being taught how to play. So, alright, let's get into this battle. I don't think I need air tanks because I can just lift up. But I want to try and stay under this buoy so that it can't get me as easily. Get a little air. Get a little more. The Megalodon, if you're up on top of something, it will jump up and over. If you're on top of something like this one, he'll use those tentacles to grab at you and get you. So you each boss has its own there's a way that you can do it the easy version. So that's what I'm doing here, is by staying under the buoy. For whatever reason, he can't get to me. The reality is, if he was in real life, those tentacles, I'd have been dead. To try and conserve on spears, because I think I'm running low anyway, I'm just gonna kind of poke him if I can. You just gotta be patient. Oh gosh, get down, get down, get down. Got me. Not under the boat, we want the buoy. Excuse me. He's below halfway. Not much more. Couple more sticks. We're getting there. Oh, I got plenty. Are you there? Oh, he's got me, but I'm gonna keep smacking. Back onto the buoy. Where's the buoy? You get so turned around. Okay. Couple more hits and he's gonna be done. Oh. I don't need it, I guess. Ew. There we go. Here he is. One more. One more. Got him. No? Now I got him. Alright. I hate the fact that I don't get my spears back. I think that if you beat it, you should be allowed to get all your spears back, but it's okay. Alright, so let's head to an island and get this thing saved before anything bad happens. Alright, so now we're back at Main Island. and I have my trophies, and I want to be able to put them on a wall. So I'm going to build a little shelter, and this was the first time I've ever built a shelter, so bear with me because I really am learning as I go. And I don't care if it's perfect or not. I'll work on getting better at building these little shelters and stuff as I play more. But the whole goal right now is simply to just build to put my trophies on the wall. Okay, so I gotta get a little bit more wood. And while I'm building this, I had put some potatoes into the fuel cooker so that we can start getting our fuel ready to fill up over the aircraft carrier and get all of the required things, because now we would have 2 parts for the plane, and then you know you've got the food, the water, and the gas that you've got to prepare as well. So that's what I'm gonna work on and try and get everything done.
It's already done?
What?
Why?
Yeah, it's done. Sorry, that was Butterbean. He's updating. We had the live event from Fortnite today, so everybody was getting their switches installed, because at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. our time, Central, it will be time to play the new map. So we're working on videos while we do this. So he's all excited because he can play Minecraft now. Till it's time for Fortnite map. I'm trying to find the trophies. I wanted, yeah, okay. All right. Now I know that I need a wall. I thought I had to place a floor, but I couldn't figure out how to get a floor to lay down, so I just leave it. Like I said, I don't really know much about how this works, but yeah. It's just about getting that trophy on the wall. Anyway, if you guys have suggestions, tips, tricks, whatever about building, make sure that you leave them in the comments, because every little bit counts. If you have a favorite YouTuber that you watch that maybe tells you how to play this game and you want to share that, leave a link to their channel. I'll absolutely go to it. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, to hit that subscribe button. I do sub back, so if you have a channel of your own, I do sub that, and I do promote it with my other friends, and I tell them, hey, go to so and so's channel, and they do. So I think I can just set it there, and then I remember you have to create a hook. But I've got to remember where I see the hook at, so. There it is. Go up to the top. Okay, so I need a lashing. Excuse me. To drop some of the stuff. Butterby, could you quit beating up chickens? Okay, there's our first hook. We'll put the eye there. Now we have to craft another hook for the megalodon head. It's hard because I'm trying to figure out where they go, and it's hard to figure out where they're supposed to be on here. So I see it turn white, but I'm trying to figure out why it's turning white there and not on the wall itself. It's just a matter of playing around with it, I guess, because here we go. Megalodon head. Alright. Now, we're gonna make it daytime. Ooh, I really need to eat and drink. At this point, I don't really care about my crops. I'll just run over here, grab a fruit if there's one. Alright, and I'll eat that. It at least gets me something in my belly. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I don't know about you, but I think my trophies look great so far on the wall. We just need that third one to complete the series. Alright, let's go to the aircraft carrier, and we're going to put the new part that we just picked up on there, and I think I still have to put some gas in there, but I'm not sure. Alright. We're so close to the end, I can smell it in the air. We've got the propeller now. So far the Megalodon gave us the engine part, and the squid gave us the propeller. So the only thing left, I think, is the cockpit. Can't remember. I don't have enough stamina to jump. Let me get up here and let my stamina build up, and then I'll jump. There we go. You may hear some slight banging. My daughter's making supper, so I apologize. Like I said before, we have a house full of love here. So she's in there cooking supper, and I'm not going to complain about a meal I don't have to cook. She's a pretty darn good cook. And you may hear Minecraft in the distance. I don't know what you can hear, what my mic picks up. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Just bear with us. I don't think Gaming Granny channel would be Gaming Granny without the grandkids making racket sometimes. Alright, so we've got the part on, we've got the fuel on that we had. So what we need to do now is get down, we're gonna go get geared up for the final battle. I'm gonna get down here and I'm gonna head to the next section. Get back on my raft and we'll kind of fast forward ahead. I couldn't figure out how to get up on the raft, but I learned later on that if you just go up on PlayStation, I don't know about anything else, but on PlayStation 4, when you get up on, or get up to the raft in the water, if you just hold the X button down while looking at the raft, it'll put you back up there, so you don't have to do all that jumping. I thought I had to jump onto the raft, because I never could figure out how to crawl up. It was just happening once in a while, but I didn't know what it was doing. And one time I held that X button down and I figured it out. Alright, so time to head on to the next part. Perfect time for a storm to come in. Okay, so now we're outside of where the eel is. Great Abaya. Every time I think of the name of the Great Abaya, it reminds me of a game that used to be on PlayStation. May have been PlayStation 2, but I think it was 1, that it was Legends of Legaia. Love that game. Alright, so let me grab everything that I'm gonna need. This time, I do want to take air tanks with me because there's a section of the ship that you can get into, but you're going to be completely underwater. And if you've got your air tanks, when you start running low on air, you can just take a breath from the air tank and stay down in there to where it can't get to you. You may hear me coughing in the background. When I filmed this part, I didn't realize my mic was on. I don't really talk because I didn't know my mic was on, or I would have just recorded the voice in-game. But I was having trouble sleeping when this was recorded last night. And my grandkids were actually asleep right next to me pretty much. We were in the living room. They was on my couch, and one was in my chair. And I have a recliner chair, and he was in it sleeping. And so I tried not to talk because I didn't want to wake them up. But let's get this battle going. I love how it pops up. That would make me leave a streak for sure if I saw that in real life. You know, out of all of these bosses, I thought that the Great Abaya was actually the easiest one to do. Even though the squid would have been the next one on my list. Yeah. I think he would have been the next one. So Liska would be number 2 easiest, but the Megalodon for me was the hardest. And I don't know why. I guess it was just because it was easier to get out from underneath of that boat, whereas this, I mean, they're pretty much there, and as long as you stayed under the buoy with the squid, it really wasn't that big of a deal. So, air. My daughter's making the house smell good. We need smell-o-vision. You could smell what it smells like. She's making a Mediterranean dish. She's got about 50 million seasonings out because she's trying to organize my cabinet. Between my seasonings and hers combined, I think we need like a whole warehouse just to put our seasonings in. Alright. One more maybe? Yep. There he is. Alright guys, so we have killed all of the bosses. Again, I think they need to give us our spears back. I put a lot of work into getting those spears. Alright, so it's time to get to the raft. I'm gonna go and save my game and get everything else that we need, and let's try and escape this island. I'm just kind of getting some things put away. Alright, so we're back on main island now, and we're going to put our final trophy up. Get that on the wall. Alright, let's get a side view. Looks pretty good. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is head on over to the aircraft carrier. Alright, now that we're here, once I get parked, I'm going to go in and we're going to get out of here. Hopefully. Right, so I'm going to park it here. I wanted to make a sleeping bag because I didn't watch the ending, but I watched the start of the beginning or the ending where they were trying to fly off. I watched Neeb's Gaming. They're hilarious. I'll leave a link in the description. But they went to go and fly the plane, and it said the weather was bad and it's kind of stormy. So I'm going to make a sleeping bag, and that way if I have to sleep, I've got one. Alright folks, here we go. We've got to put the last part, that's all we need. Because I said that wrong before. The engine part is what you get from the Eagle. The propeller was, I think the propeller was the Megalodon, and I don't know. I can't remember. Okay, plane is done. Let's go home. We'll save it first. Ah, the weather. I knew it. Well, maybe it'll stop raining. And hopefully I won't die of thirst. Looks like it might be clearing up though. Is it still raining? Yeah, a little bit, but looks sunny. Let's try it again. Letting us get in. Alright, turning around. It would suck really bad if I crash right now. I'm gonna put that out there. Okay, I didn't realize I was controlling it, or could control it. Really kind of steady it up. Alright, not flip-flopping like a door. Trees. Is that it? If that's the ending, that's trash. Oh my god, it's like the SpongeBob. 3 hours later. What? Another plane, for real. That's funny. Anyway, guys, it has been a ride playing this game. I've absolutely enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed watching it be played. I know there were some boring parts, but that's just the way that these survival games work. You've got to do a lot of grinding, a lot of gathering and searching and looking for all the pieces and the parts to get everything to fit together. You've got to get your strength built up and all of your skills built up to be able to beat the game. So yes, there are boring parts to it, and it kind of gets aggravating, but I was so addicted, I had to keep playing it until I got to the end. We will be coming back to the game, and we'll pick up at the aircraft carrier at the plane, and we'll head back to Main Island, and we're going to start a new series for all the games that I beat called Trophy Hunt. So it'll say Trophy Hunt and Stranded Deep, or Trophy Hunt and Kingdom Hearts, whatever it is that I'm playing. So look forward to that in the future. The Trophy Hunt videos will soon to start coming out. Make sure that you watch them, and make sure that you hit that like button. It's people hitting that like button and sharing our videos that gets the algorithm going, and views. Watch the videos till the end. It's worth it. We're just being goofy. Like I said before, my grandkids came up with the idea of the YouTube channel. This is about making memories, so that one day, if I'm not here in this world, God called me home, my grandkids will always have the ability to go to YouTube. So long as YouTube exists, they'll be able to watch their grandma be silly and goofy and act crazy and remember what my voice sounds like. It's something people from my generation did not have. When my mother passed away, they didn't have all this abilities to do all that stuff. We were playing on PlayStation 1s and Super Nintendos still, and you know, I would love to be able to go to a YouTube channel and see my mom be playing a video game and hear her voice. It's been way too long. So these are about making memories, and you guys can help us make those memories for the kids. It's not about being YouTube famous. I'm not trying to become rich off of YouTube. It's just entertainment. It's just fun. We all enjoy every bit of it. But once again, I want to thank everybody for watching our video. Make sure that if you're new to the channel that you do subscribe. We were at 52 subscribers last count. We're trying to reach 100. Eventually, if we reach 1,000 subscribers, we will do a face reveal. But until that time, that's a long way off. Just make sure that you like our video, share our video, leave us a comment, tell us what games you want to see us play in the future. But until next time, we'll see you on the flip side.